been fasting for about 38 and a half hours. I woke up yesterday and I wanted to fast. And when you fast, you realize, wow, I have so much time, I have so much energy. I can focus on something other than food. And it's like, you almost don't know what to do because you're just so used to spending half your time thinking about food and what to eat. But yeah, I feel pretty good. Because what happens when you start fasting is that your body literally starts to heal itself. Inflammation starts to go down. Your gut can rest and heal because you don't have to digest all the time. Digestion takes a lot of energy, it takes a lot of mental bandwidth. So you start to get more energy, more focus. I've done longer fasts than this, up to like 72 hours. And the only problem with that was, I was burning hella fat when I was fasting, but then I would eat it all back because I would be so hungry and I wouldn't break the fast properly. So you got to be patient, you got to be consistent, and you got to just understand, like, okay, this is a long journey. You're building discipline, you're building this muscle, you're teaching your body and your brain, hey, I don't need to do this thing all the time. I don't need to just chase dopamine all the time. All right, so I've been fasting for about 38 hours, I think, maybe like 38 and a half hours. I woke up yesterday and I wanted to fast. I just wanted to not eat because I felt like I ate too much a few nights ago. I got like Raising Cane's or something, and I didn't feel good afterwards because that shit's like hella greasy, right? Yeah, so I ate that and then I probably went like 2,000-3,000 calories over, and then I didn't feel good. So I wanted to just let my body cleanse itself, let my body like heal itself, because fasting is like really powerful. Fasting is something where we don't think about it a lot because we're always eating, right? We're always thinking about food. But when you stop eating for a second, you just let your body kind of rest, all of a sudden your body has more energy now, right? Because digestion and eating and thinking about food, all these things take energy. Your body only has a finite amount of energy per day before you have to go and sleep. So then when you're spending majority of your time thinking about food, thinking about what to eat, looking for food, cooking the food, eating the food, digesting the food, it takes a lot out of your system. And so it's like, when you fast, you realize, wow, I have so much time, I have so much energy, I can focus on something other than food. And it's like, you almost don't know what to do because you're just so used to spending half your time thinking about food and what to eat. But yeah, I feel pretty good. Like, it's been 38 hours, obviously. I woke up yesterday, I just decided I wanted to fast, I didn't want to eat. And then I didn't eat yesterday. I made sure to drink my electrolytes because that's the thing on a fast. You want to make sure that you get your electrolytes in, your sodium, your potassium, all that kind of stuff. Just get like a powder and pour it in your water. And I think the first day is the hardest because I woke up today and I honestly wasn't thinking about food. I forgot about food. I forgot that I hadn't eaten anything in the past 24 hours. And so I'm just kind of making this video just to update because I do feel a little hungry now. I'm trying to drink water. I'm trying to stay hydrated because a lot of times when we're hungry, we're not actually hungry, we're thirsty. So we just need more water. And so I'm trying to see, like, okay, is this like hunger? Is this thirst? What am I experiencing? But I think overall, I'm not really as hungry as I thought I was. Like, I think when you fast, you realize my body doesn't actually need that much food. We don't need to constantly be eating, constantly be consuming all the time. It's kind of like how I talk about with the phone, right? We don't need to constantly be on our phone. We don't need to constantly be consuming content. I think food just kind of becomes another addiction for us, another thing to get dopamine from. Like, oh, I just need to eat, need to DoorDash something, like 3 meals a day, all this kind of stuff. And it's like, you could eat 2, maybe even just 1 meal a day and you'll be fine. And it's like, that's all you really need. Because what happens when you start fasting is that your body literally starts to heal itself. Inflammation starts to, your gut can rest and heal because you don't have to digest all the time. Digestion takes a lot of energy, it takes a lot of mental bandwidth. So you start to get more energy, more focus after the first day, because the first like maybe 16 to 24 hours, you're gonna feel a bit hungry. Your body's not used to it, your brain's not used to it. You're almost in like a panic state. And you think that, oh, I need to eat something, I need to like do something. Your body doesn't know like what to do. But then what I always notice is when you wake up the second day, now you feel fine. Now you feel like, oh, I can just not eat. Like, it's already almost 3 o'clock, I think, PM. And I don't really feel that hungry. Like, I could eat something, I could cook something, I could order something, I don't know, but I don't feel the need to, Like, when you do break the fast, there's another thing. When you do break the fast, you want to eat like vegetables or eat a small portion of protein. You don't want to eat a big meal. You don't want to eat too much because you haven't eaten in like 36 hours, 24 hours, whatever. Your body is going to be overloaded if you just eat like some big heavy meal all at once. It's going to take a lot of energy. It's going to be hard to digest, right? So start light, start slow, start with some vegetables. I think another benefit to fasting that a lot of people don't talk about, obviously it's good for weight loss. You're gonna be just burning calories the whole time, just running off of fat. But I think another thing is that your body literally starts to heal itself, like your cells. Your cells literally recycle and eat themselves. It's called autophagy. Your damaged cells, or cells that are not working properly, your body literally gets rid of them. It recycles them so that you can have newer, healthier cells. But because you stopped eating and you stopped digesting and all this stuff, now your body has the energy to focus on that, right? So it's a really powerful thing. Your inflammation goes down. Inflammation can cause a lot of chronic joint pain, for example, in your knees, your elbows, and your hips. People are always dealing with back pain. A lot of that will go down when you stop eating so much, especially if you cut out the sugar. So there's a lot of benefits to fasting. And then especially, again, the weight loss. Obviously you don't have any more food in your body. You can't be burning all these carbs. Now your body has no choice but to tap into the stored fat. The only thing you have to be careful is the rebound. I've done longer fasts than this, up to like 72 hours. And the only problem with that was, I was burning hella fat when I was fasting, but then I would eat it all back because I would be so hungry and I wouldn't break the fast properly. So you got to be patient. You got to be consistent. And you got to just understand, like, okay, this is a long journey. This is teaching my body, teaching my mind that I don't need to be focused on food all the time. I don't need to be always eating. I don't need to be always doing stuff. I don't need to always be consuming. So yeah, just a quick video today. I just wanted to give an update on how I feel doing a fast like this, because you tell people, oh, I'm fasting for like over a day, I'm fasting for 36 hours plus 72 hours, and they start freaking out. They're like, oh my god, you're gonna pass out, you're gonna die. Like, we're just so socially conditioned to always need food. But when you do this, you realize we don't really need that much. There's a reason why all these spiritual leaders, spiritual teachers, they always talk about fasting, because it's so powerful. It teaches you discipline, it teaches you to focus, it helps your body to cleanse and heal itself. And it just works almost spiritually. It's like your energy, your vibration raises. I don't know, like it's one of these things where you just kind of have to experience it. Yeah, it's going to be tough at first, but it's similar to like if you ever practice semen retention. You're intentionally not looking at the pornography, you're not like releasing your seed all the time, you're channeling that energy within. It's kind of the same thing. You're sexually fasting in that sense. And so you're building discipline, you're building this muscle, you're teaching your body and brain, hey, I don't need to do this thing all the time. I don't need to like just chase dopamine all the time. I can go without for a little bit intentionally, and I'm actually fine. I'm actually healthier for it, because I allow time for my body to heal, for my brain to heal. And you're just filled with so much energy and vigor. Yeah, then you just realize, I can just enjoy life. I don't need to constantly be thinking about food all the time. You start to get this clarity of mind, this peace of mind. And then when you do return to the food, it tastes even better. The simple foods, the healthy foods taste really good. Like, you're literally allowing your taste buds to reset also. I may keep going, I may not. Originally, this was going to be like a 72-hour fast, just to fully reset, because they say once you get to 72 hours, that's when like your immune system and your white blood cells, your stem cells, all this stuff starts to like increase production and regenerate and get rid of damaged cells, and the autophagy increases even more. So it's really great just for pure health benefits, and it's got a lot of like anti-aging benefits and stuff. Good for your skin, your eyes, like your organs. So I may do that, but I'm also on a cut right now, so I do have to be careful, because overall, over the course of this past month, I'm still in a calorie deficit already, and now I'm adding in a fast, so my body's already depleted of energy, and now I'm depleting it of even more energy technically. And I know I just said that you gain energy on a fast, but that's only for a certain amount of time. If you go too long, then you might start losing energy again. If you start going 3+ days, 4 days, 5 days, but it's something you got to experiment with and try and see what works for you. I think going 48+ hours is really good for health benefits. I think as far as fat loss goes, I don't think you should use this as a consistent fat loss tool. It's more important to just be in a consistent calorie deficit and just eat healthy foods and learn to eat the right foods. And then every once in a while, throw in a longer fast like this just for health benefits. Maybe on a daily basis, you do intermittent fasting, you do like 16 hours of fasting or 18 hours of fasting, then you have a 6 to 8 hour eating window. Some people like to do that, but I think for the most part, just be consistent with your calories in terms of fat loss, and then use a fast like this to build discipline, to build clarity, to build mental clarity, mental focus, and to allow your body, your organs, your cells to heal themselves. Don't think that this is some magic pill, some quick fix to help you lose weight or be super healthy. It still takes hard work, still takes discipline, but this just helps you to build more of it. This just helps you to strengthen those discipline muscles. So yeah, I think that's all I have. Thank you for watching. I will see if I fast. If I do fast longer, I will make an update video to this one. If not, then I might do a longer fast later and update you then on how that feels, like a 48 to 72 hour fast. But yeah, thank you for watching. I hope you have a wonderful day, and let me know in the comments, have you fasted before and how did that feel for you? If you haven't yet, I think you should try it for yourself. Maybe just try and go, less than 24 hours, right? But anyways, hope you all have a wonderful day, and I'll talk to you later.